Y'all ready for some hard truth? Since I can remember, I've been promiscuous. Ever since I was a little girl, people projected onto me all these sexual things and stuff that I was not thinking about. Y'all have to understand how important projection is because people will put your mind to things that you're not thinking about. What they say to you, their beliefs becomes your reality because you believe it. You're susceptible. You're a kid, right? And in return, I've always had this lustful spirit over me. You know, I didn't grow up with a lot of attention. You know, my dad was in the streets, my mom wasn't in my life until I was 17, for real. The woman that helped raise me, she was into the same things my dad was. So nobody was in the household, for real. I grew up as the child that was overlooked because I was like hyper independent. Growing up, I used to be called black ass, get your black ass here, da 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 da. I hated myself. I did not like myself. I was not comfortable in my own skin. I had no confidence. My confidence was super low. When I became of age, well, not of age, as around like 12 or 13, I started growing into a lady body. So very young, I was curvaceous. I've always had a nice body. So I attracted my age and way older. So all of a sudden, a girl that gets no attention starts getting some type of attention. At some point, you do become desperate for attention. And you just have to be be real with yourself about it. So the attention that I was getting was so lustful. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like it was something about it that I liked. You know what I'm saying? I was not used to getting attention. People always used to tell me, oh, you cute for a brown girl and stuff like that. Or they didn't give me compliments. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just gave me looks. So it just started getting more and more familiar for me. This was the attention that I was used to getting at this point, and I want to say I kind of liked it at first, because I just wasn't used to getting any attention at all. It was something, you know what I mean? I felt wanted in some way. Then I went through things like molestation and all, I don't even know if I could say all that stuff on here, but I went through those type of things, as a young kid. So that made me even more sexual, you know what I'm saying? I started watching corn. I started watching corn very young, and all those things like that. So it was just like, I just had this super huge sexual spirit over me, you know what I'm saying? So in return, I had always been, for a majority of my life, promiscuous. And, that's a hard truth to face. But God has been calling me to something different. So I have been doing things